Ever wondered what Pennywise the dancing clown really is? Forget the creepy clown in the sewer for a second. The truth is far more terrifying, stretching back to the dawn of time itself. To truly understand it, we need to zoom out, way out, into a place Stephen King calls the Macroverse. Imagine our universe is just a tiny bubble floating in a vast, dark, chaotic space. This space is the Macroverse, a primordial void teeming with ancient, godlike beings. It's a dimension beyond human comprehension, a place where the rules of physics and reality as we know them simply don't apply. And it is from this swirling chaos that two of the most powerful entities in King S' entire legendarium were born. Gan and Ite. Gan is the force of creation, the other, the prime mover. Think of Gan as the ultimate good, the source of all light and life in the multiverse. From Gan came our universe, and countless others. One of Gan's most important servants, a guardian of our particular reality, is a being you might find surprisingly familiar. A giant, ancient turtle named Maturin. Yes, a turtle, but not just any turtle. Maturin is a cosmic entity of immense power and wisdom. He's one of the 12 guardians of the beams that hold all of existence together. In the novel, Bill Denbrough has a vision where he learns that our universe was created when Maturin, billions of years ago, had a stomachache and vomited it all into existence. It's a strange creation myth, but it perfectly illustrates Maturin's role. He is a creator, a protector, a being of stability and life. He sleeps for vast stretches of time, dreaming the dreams that shape reality. His very existence is a shield against the darkness. And what is that darkness? It's IT. IT is Maturin's cosmic opposite. If Maturin is creation, IT is consumption. Born from the same primordial void of the Macroverse, IT is a being of pure, malevolent hunger. It has no true name, no true form. Pennywise the clown, the giant spider, the leper, the werewolf, these are all just masks. They are physical avatars IT uses to interact with our world, shapes chosen specifically to prey on our deepest fears. Why? Because fear, as IT tells the Losers Club, is like salt in the mouth. It makes us taste better. IT's true form exists outside of physical space, in a dimension IT calls the Deadlights. Anyone who looks directly into the Deadlights is driven instantly insane or killed. The Deadlights are IT's, essence, writhing, endless, orange light of pure destruction and madness. They are the antithesis of life itself. When Georgie sees the lights in Pennywise's eyes just before he's taken, he's getting a glimpse into this horrifying truth. So, how did this ancient cosmic evil end up in a small town in Maine? Millions of years ago, long before humans walked the earth, IT crash-landed on our planet in an event similar to an asteroid impact. The place it landed would one day become Derry. There, IT burrowed deep beneath the ground and began a long hibernation, waiting for the planet to become populated with its favorite food source. Sentient beings with rich imaginations and potent fears. Humans. Once Derry was founded, it established its sovereignty. It would awaken roughly every 27 to 30 years to fear. It would feast on the fear and flesh of the town's inhabitants, particularly its children, whose fears are more imaginative and powerful. Then, saturated and bloated, it would go back to sleep, leaving the town in a state of collective amnesia, a strange apathy that allowed the cycle of horror to be forgotten and then repeated. This brings us to the cosmic battle at the heart of the story. The fight between the Losers Club and Pennywise isn't just about 7 kids fighting a monster. It's a proxy war in the eternal conflict between creation and consumption, between Maturin and it in the novel. Maturin, the turtle, sensing the threat it poses to the life he helped create, subtly aids the children. He gives Bill the knowledge of the ritual of Koch, an ancient psychic battle of wills. It's a contest of imagination and belief. The losers, armed with their unity, love, and the raw power of their combined belief, are tapping into the same creative force as Maturin. They aren't just fighting a clown. They are channeling the power of a god. Their first battle as children weakens iron, forcing it into an early hibernation. But they don't kill it. They only wound. That's why they have to return 27 years later as adults. They have to finish the job as adults. Their imaginations have faded, replaced by logic and skepticism. This makes the fight harder. The ritual of CHD becomes a desperate life-or-death struggle within IT's own mind. A journey into the heart of the Deadlights. They have to rediscover the belief and unity they had as children to stand a chance. Ultimately, they succeed not by outmuscling it, but by outbelieving it. They realize that it is bound by the rules of the physical world it inhabits. It has to play by the rules of whatever form it takes. If it's a werewolf, it's vulnerable to a silver slug. If it's a creature of belief, it's vulnerable to a lack of belief, to ridicule, to the power of a stronger, unified imagination. By confronting their fears and reaffirming their bond, the losers perform the ultimate act of creation in the face of consumption. They attack IT's physical form, the giant spider, while simultaneously winning the psychic battle against its true essence. They rip out its heart and crush it, destroying the physical anchor that ties the cosmic entity to our world. They extinguish the Deadlight's presence in Derry. So, is IT truly dead? In Derry, yes. Its physical manifestation is destroyed, but the entity itself, the eternal hunger from the Macroverse, that's a more complicated question. Stephen King's universe is interconnected. The Crimson King, the main antagonist from the Dark Tower series, is suggested to be of the same species as I. This implies that the darkness IT represents is a fundamental part of existence, and other forms of it may still lurk in the void. The story of IT is a powerful reminder that the greatest monsters aren't just under our beds. They are reflections of a darkness that exists on a cosmic scale. But it's also a story of hope. It tells us that the power of unity, love, and imagination, the forces of creation, are strong enough to stand against the void. The Losers Club didn't just save their town. They fought a battle for the universe itself, on behalf of a wise old turtle who dreamed us all into being. Thanks for diving into the Macroverse with me. If you enjoyed this deep lore breakdown, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into your favorite fictional worlds. See you next time.